Hello guys, this is your boy Moses and welcome to Mindset Hustle, and this is a quick video on Terra Luna and what is going on with Terra Luna, what we should be expecting on Terra Luna. Some few months ago I made a video on Terra Luna. You can see here I made this video on Terra Luna. I made one here and I made two videos on Terra Luna telling you guys to buy Terra Luna around $45 that way, and I gave you a target. You guys, I gave you two targets. I gave you a target of $65, $70 and $77, and you can see we've bypassed all those targets. We've bypassed all my four targets that I gave you guys. I told you those on features. You can long Terra Luna as at that time in the zone where we were, and I asked that you should long on features, and those of you who don't trade features, you can also buy it and hold. And as you can see, Terra Luna went as much as $103 per Luna, and currently we are moving downwards. So Luna is on discount currently, but before I go into the video and break down things for you guys, if this is your first time here on Mindset Hustle, do well to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon, like this video and share it with your friends so that they too can grab this great opportunity that has come your way. All right, without much ado, let's get right onto the Terra Luna chart and see what is going on. All right, so if you are in the news recently, you hear that a lot of governments and countries are legalizing cryptos as legal tendencies in their country, which is a very great news for the crypto world because it is a bullish news for cryptos. Okay, now today we are going to start afresh. I'm going to go through few things for you to be aware of when to jump into Terra Luna again, because you need to have this token. At least if you don't have, you should have one Terra Luna and stake it. Okay, now you can stake your Terra Luna on Trust Wallet. Okay, you just buy Terra Luna, send it to Trust Wallet, and then you stake it. Okay, so I'll make another video on how you can stake Terra Luna on Trust Wallet. Okay guys, all right, so let's get right into things. Let me clear my chart. So this was the old analysis I did for you guys. Let me clear this chart. All right, great. So now, as you guys can see over here, you can see that Terra is currently on a downtrend. First, let's go to daily time frame. Okay, I like to do this from the daily time frame because we are dealing with crypto CM. All right, now on the daily time frame, we can see how Luna rallied and rallied and rallied up. Okay, you can see that Luna rallied up a lot from here, and since then it never came down to what, to this area. So here we as you can see, we have a lot of what, we have a lot of gaps, we have a lot of what, void. Okay, we have a lot of what, void, which Luna came down and what is filling. So I'm expecting at least Luna to come back to this area here. All right guys, I'm expecting Luna to come back to this zone over here. All right, before we see the next move. It could come here, it may not come. All right, because Luna is really bullish. It's really bullish. You need to have this token. So as you can see, currently we are in what, a downtrend. Per what the trend line is telling us, we are in a downtrend currently, and these support levels here, okay, these support levels here were what, were respected. So you can see this guy was respected before we had the next bullish move to $100 and something. Then now if you watch over here, this area that created this demand zone here was also what, was also mitigated already. Okay, you can see that there has been a mitigation over here by this week. All right, so this week mitigated this demand zone. That is why price was able to what, break through it, and we came to test this demand zone before we are rallying up. That's why I said price could still make it back deeper into this zone. So 4 hours will tell us if price might come down here again or it will just go up. So I'm expecting at least price to rally back into somewhere around this $40 area before we push back to this trend line and eventually break it, retest it, and we rally back up. That is my view looking at the daily time frame. Okay guys, looking at the daily time frame, that is my view. But now let's look at H4. Let's see what H4 is telling us, because H4 might give us a clearer understanding of how this is going to play out. Okay, especially for those trading features. If you want to engage on Luna in features, then you need to pay attention to the daily time frame and H4. So I'm going to go to H4, and then we look at what H4 is also telling us. Because if you look here, you can see that structure has been broken so many times. Structure broken here where we had an unconfirmed bearish trend, but then later on the trend was confirmed by this break, and this low formed lower than this. Okay guys, now in general we are in a downtrend, all right, but then if we want to buy, then we need a confirmation. Okay, what confirmation do we need? We need this particular high to hold. We need this particular high to hold. If this high hold and it doesn't break, price doesn't break beneath this zone, then we are going up. But if price breaks below this demand zone over here, then I'm expecting price to do something like this, then come to this area here, this support zone, which is also a flip zone, because you can see it flipped this resistance over here. So that is also a flip zone. So I will expect price to come and test that area if by any chance we break below that zone before we shoot up. But all in all, I don't think Luna will go lower than $30 or $25. That is if still the bearish market continues, because Terra is a very powerful token that is in demand, in high demand by a lot of people because of the staking benefit. Okay, the staking benefit is what is making a lot of people jump onto this particular token. Not just the staking benefit, but also the reason why I said so is, you see, the best thing to do in crypto is to buy, especially if you want to hold for long term, is to buy your token and stake it. So as you are holding it, instead of it just staying in your wallet, it is also giving you more dividend. Okay, it's giving you more dividend. All right guys, good. Now let's go to H4. Let's go to H4 and let's see what happens on H4. All right, so changing to H4 4-hour time frame. Okay, all right, so this is our H4. So here on H4, you can see here on H4 that H4 also is having the same area of demand and supply, but then we have this demand on H4 here within the daily zone, which I expect price to respect the most. Okay, I expect price to respect that the most. Let me delete the daily zone here. So I'm talking about this H4, and if you are a feature trader, then your stop loss should be at $37. Okay, should put, let's move it a little below, because of we know crypto is very liquid. Okay, crypto is very liquid, so it should be here. That should be your stop loss. But if you are a risk taker, then you, especially if you have a huge capital, then your stop loss can be around $34 and your entry should be around $43. Okay, so that is about $10 difference in terms of the pips. All right, now, and if you are a spot trader, you can do the same thing. You can just put your stop loss here and put your entry over here. Then you target this area here. Okay, so this should be your first target if you are dealing. But now let's look at something. Let's look at H4. Let's look at what H4 is doing here. If you use the trend line here, you can see the trend line has been broken by what? By on the H4. Okay, trend line has been what? Broken on the H4 here. So we are expecting that price retest this area. So we expect this price retest that area again, and then we come back to this zone as I said before we make any move up. That is my expectation. Okay, that's my expectation on Luna. That is my expectation on Terra Luna right now. That is what I'm seeing. I'm still seeing a little push into this zone and up. But then also, if price decide to go back up and eventually breaks this triangle, if price breaks this triangle by coming back into the channel, if price comes back into the channel like this and doesn't go down back down here, but rather breaks this guy and retest and breaks the upper trend line also and retest, then we are making a move. For now, I think the next bullish move should take us to somewhere at this level. Okay, this resistance level here on the daily resistance. That should be our first target. Okay, so if you are trading Luna, this should be your first target. I'll update you guys again after all these things have played out, and this should be your second target. Okay, I think there is a zone here. This zone should be your second target. This flip here should be your second target. That is $75 should be your second target. But if you want to play safe, okay, if you want to play safe, then $60 should be your first target. All right, those, especially those trading on features, from this movement to this movement is a whole lot of pips. But if it comes down here, then that is a very good move for you. So you can take this as your first profit, second profit, third profit, and fourth profit. And if, as we expect, if our bullish movement continues, then I expect price to what? To come back to at least $93. All right, so guys, if this is your first time here on Mindset Hustle, do well to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like and share this video with others so that they can also get this information. Till I come your way again with another video, stay blessed.